What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel, and welcome back to another beautiful Wednesday and another beautiful new comic book day. For today's new comic book day, we got a ridiculous amount of amazing releases. I'm talking about Absolute Batman. We got a new Superman event starting, The Kingdom of Zod, new Miles Morales run, Bleeding Hearts. There's so many amazing books coming out today, so you guys already know. Let's get this day started. And it's a new comic book day, so you already know we're kicking the vlog off with a good old-fashioned comic quote of the day. And today's comic quote of the day is coming at us from my all-time favorite comic of all time, Extremity, from my all-time GOAT, Daniel Warren Johnson, written and drawn, colors by Mike Spicer. And this quote is coming from issue 10. It is absolutely peak. Everyone, take it to heart. Here we go. Artwork like this, it has no use for the world now. Who can ruminate over brushstrokes when all the rising plains is solely focused on survival? We keep these to remind ourselves that creating is better than destroying. Even if it's a single scribbled line, something is being made from nothing. Boom, guys. That's some freaking peakness. Daniel Warren Johnson always got the heart in those books. Everyone, take it to heart, and let's get on with the vlog. And now that we got that out of the way, you already know it's time to go over the books that I read last week and give you guys my top 5 books from last week. And kicking it off, we had some great ones. Kicking it off at number 5, I got The Dead Man, issue 3, W. Maxwell Prince and Martin Morazzo. This was another incredible installation to this incredible series. It was a really crazy portrayal on the different layers of hell. And this creative team is just so creative in their approaches and storytelling. There was a chart of what W. Maxwell Prince and Martin Morazzo believe to be how human karma is and they charted it out, how it comes to be. It was super cool. Some of the most creative and unique things going on in comic books is coming from this creative team, and they're doing it on Dead Man. I'm really enjoying it. I also think it's a great jumping on point. I think they're introducing the character to new readers really well while being super unique and crazy like that. So Dead Man issue number 3, an amazing read. Definitely got to be in the top 5. Coming up at number 4, we got Captain America issue 14, Chip Zdarsky. This is one of my favorite Marvel runs right now. It's between this and Infernal Hulk. I'm absolutely loving everything Chip Zdarsky is doing. This issue it's still Steve and Doom in hell, and I'm really liking it. Doom is showing some sort of levels of remorse and regret for things that he's done, mainly things that he's done to Valeria, his past relationship. If you guys know anything about that, obviously he did her so wrong, and so he was showing levels of regret and apologizing for this and everything. So that was interesting to see. But then just him and Steve Rogers teaming up, fighting against Red Skull. It is awesome. And like I said, I'm just loving everything Chip Zdarsky is doing with this run. But coming in at number 3, we got a brand new title. And number 1, Chachu number 1, Aman Vellani and Mariana Ignacy. And Mariana Ignacy's art in this, paired with the Jordi Belair colors, mwah, guys, the artwork in here is truly spectacular. Honestly, I gotta show you some. Just in case some of you guys didn't pick this up and you're curious on how freaking beautiful the artwork is in here, let me show you guys something. Let me find something here. Yeah, look at that Jordi Belair colors on that. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, but this is Aman Vellani, who is the actress for Ms. Marvel in the MCU. This is her creator-owned indie comic debut. And it was awesome. It's this noir story where this girl is trying to hunt down and find her uncle, and then she finds him, and then there's something going on with her uncle's wife or girlfriend or partner, where it's in Hollywood, and something fishy is going on with his spouse. So I'm really intrigued about it. I'm definitely going to be picking up the next issue. I thought it was a 5 out of 5 issue 1, and yes, the artwork and colors is truly standout. I really can't harp that enough. It is beautiful. Let's just flip to another random page. I'm not even going to look. Beautiful. But back to it, coming in at number 2, easily could have been my book of the week if the book of the week wasn't this week. But coming in at number 2, I got Royals, issue number 5. Yes, issue number 5, Derek Kirk Kim, Jacob Perez. This has been one of my favorite books that are going on since it came out. I'm adoring everything about it. In this issue, we get to learn a little bit more about Father Park. We get to see a lot of action going on with the brothers fighting and everything with Father Park. And why am I blanking on his name? But the guy who runs the gang and everything, there's a lot of tie-in. I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a lot of tie-ins with him and Father Park. But yeah, this just continues to be incredible. The artwork, so cartoonish, and I love the style by Jacob Perez. And then the dialogue and just it's incredible. It reads so fluidly. And I feel like I open up the page. A lot of times I open up comic books and I see a lot of words and I get intimidated. And I'm like, this is going to be, let me lock in. But this is one of those cases where I see a lot of words and it reads so effortlessly. I don't get hung up on any of the dialogues. There's nothing that like, it's amazing. And I'm truly engulfed in the story. I'm immersed in the story every single time. And I cannot wait for the next issue. So issue number 5 of Royals is an easy number 2. Like I said, it would have been number 1 if this book didn't come out last week. And it is Absolute Superman. It's my favorite ongoing, so it's probably going to be my favorite book of the week every time it comes out, as long as it stays on the track that it's been on, and it did, once again. If not anything, it continues to elevate. This was Jason Aaron with Juan Ferreira. Juan Ferreira came in and did the art for this one instead of Rafa Sandoval, and it was spectacular. I read this and reacted to it on my last New Comic Book Day vlog, so definitely check it out if you want to hear my more in-depth thoughts. But we got the first full look at Metallo in this universe, who is, spoiler warning if you don't want to know, but spoiler warning, it came out last week, and so you have been warned. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He is Christopher Smith, the original Peacemaker from this run in the beginning of the series. The fight between him and Superman, the dialogue between him and Superman, and that final page, guys, absolute Superman cinema. Guys, this is incredible. Easily my book of the week. Continues to be my favorite book on shelves, and my favorite Absolute title. It is truly, truly special. All the Absolute universe is, but this one is my favorite and deserves that number 1 spot once again for my book of the week. Now, I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to do something that I have yet to ever do here on the channel. Check me out. You guys know if you watch my last vlog, I'm always falling behind on putting my books away and organization and all that stuff. I just talked about these books from last week. I've already read them. I'm going to put them away. Watch this. New ability unlocked. I'm putting away my comics. Can you believe it? Dead Man 3, put away. Okay, I'm not going to put away my Marvel books, actually. I'm not putting away Captain America because those are underneath my bed. I'm going to do that later, like off camera. But the rest can be put away. Chachu, down below. Boom. Royals, also down below. Boom. Absolute Superman. All the way up top. Let's go. That wasn't too hard. I should do that more often. And then got to put my extremity back while I'm at it from the comic quote of the day. Let's see here. Oh, that's going to fall. Boom. Extremity. 8, 9, 10. And then let's do a random pull. A random D-Dubs cover of the day. But ready? We're going to go from the bottom box. Random D-Dubs cover of the day is from the middle. The Moon is Following Us, issue 4. Daniel Warren Johnson cover. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. One more. Transformers 8. Goated cover. All right, let's go to the freaking comic book still. Would you look at that? We're on our way to the comic book shops. We're rolling solo dolo once again because Brandon is going out of town today. So he's going to I Want More Comics and Games, but he's driving separately because he's going to go there and then instantly go home and go to the airport. So maybe we'll catch him in the vlog a little bit. Maybe we won't, but we're rocking solo dolo for the Speed Sultan car rant. First things first, sports-wise, UFC over the weekend. It wasn't too crazy of a card or anything like that, but the main event, Killen's Salkid, I think that's how you say his name. But he absolutely flatlined and destroyed Mateus Gamrot. Wasn't expecting that whatsoever. So he's an absolute beast. And then this weekend, we got Islam Makhachev versus Ian Gary. I'm really, really excited for that. I got Islam. I mean, can Ian Gary win? 100%. So I don't necessarily think Islam's just got it in the bag no matter what. But Islam's got it in the bag no matter what, if you know what I mean. I genuinely think, now people are going to be switching up, obviously, because Ilya just lost. I think Ilya is fantastic. But since day one, I have thought, well, I guess not day one, but like for years, I have thought Islam is the number 1 pound-for-pound fighter in the planet. They put Ilya above him. People started putting Ilya above him and everything. I was like, dude, Ilya does not want to fight Islam Makhachev because Islam is the pound-for-pound greatest hand-to-hand combatant on planet Earth, in my opinion. So, that I'm very excited for. The rest of the card is unfortunately fairly but that main event should be sweet. Yeah, I got Islam. Honestly, I'm going to be completely real. This might be Ian Gary hate, but I'm going Islam round 1, so I'm going to be completely honest. Maybe round 2. Ian might be able to survive round 1, but I don't see it. I don't know. We'll see. I think Ian Gary is really, really, really good, and I think he does have a higher chance of beating Islam than some of the rest of the division does. But I got Islam, y'all. I got Islam. And then the last thing I want to talk about in the Speed Sultan car rant is I saw Spider-Man Brand New Day again My feelings about it didn't really change. I still really enjoyed it. Didn't like the things that I didn't like, but overall, it was awesome. But the main reason I'm telling you guys I rewatched it is because we saw it in 4DX. My movie theater over here put a 4DX theater in for the first time, and guys, it was overboard. I'll start out by saying I can't believe they don't have seatbelts. Dude, I'm like a young, healthy man. I'm young, I'm like strong, I'm in the prime of my life or whatever. And I was struggling. I was struggling to stay in my seat. So like any children or like older people are cooked, bro. It was fun. I had a lot of fun and I would do it again. But yeah, it was intense. I was not expecting, I thought it was maybe gonna like shake your chair a little bit. Nope, it's like a literal amusement park. It's like a straight up roller coaster on that thing. So when Spider-Man's like swinging through the air, when Hulk was fighting, when he was fighting Hulk, bruh, I got straight up cooked. My back is kind of sore from like you got to keep your core engaged. So that was hilarious. If any of you guys have seen movies in 4DX, I want you guys to let me know. Was your experience similar, or did they turn the settings up too much? Because I was like, dude, we're getting thrown around, splashed and stuff. The water was chill. It wasn't too much or anything like that. But the freaking moving and the seats and stuff was genuinely next level. I saw someone come in like 10 minutes late to the movie, and it was like in the middle of a swinging seat, and the chairs were moving all crazy, and they were trying to like get in their seat. That was hilarious. But yeah, other than that, nothing too crazy going on in the land of the Speed Sultan car rant, so I will see y'all at the comic book store. Let's go. Would you look at that? Oh, that's close. Hold on. We have arrived. Let's get it. Dude, the homie Ashton just came through and surprised your boy. I want more. Guys, check it out. We got Flash 289. We got issue 5. And then, oh my gosh, the Mandalorian D-Dubs cover. Dude, seriously, thank you so much, bro. You did not have to do that. I appreciate you, man. We're here at Absolute Batman time. Just like that, the bag has been secured from I Want More Comics and Games. We got the first stop. We got the freaking gifts. That was awesome. Now it's time to go to the J&J Comics and Games, get the rest of the pull list. But first, I need a bev desperately. Let's do it. All right, we out. Let's freaking do this thing. We've made it to the beverage stop. Maverick, Loki, top 3 gas station. I'm ready for the bev. Let's see what we're feeling today. Definitely haven't had an energy drink, so we're definitely getting psyched. Let's see. Y'all, I'm unleashing the beast. I'm gonna be honest, this strawberry shot, zero sugar, this is my go-to. 2 for $5.50. Say less. Beverage is secured. We got ourselves a tough decision today. Do we go with the strawberry shot, zero sugar? Or do we go with I'm gonna go with the strawberry shot, zero sugar today. All right, let's freaking do this thing. Let's get psyched. New comic book day vibes are freaking electric. Let's go. Sorry, I was unleashing the beast. My bad. And just like that, we have arrived. J&J Comics, let's get it. I need to secure Miles Morales. Let's go. Hashtag bag secured. We got the freaking fat stack. Let's go. New comic book day is awesome. Let's go home and show y'all what we got. Let's go. And would you look at that? We have returned. We've made it back to the crib. We're in the comic corner. Time to show you guys the freaking haul. We got a nice little fat stack, or a nice, I mean, it's not too fat. It's definitely not fat. But we got some gifts in here too, obviously. I missed, but it was still some pretty good aim. Let me organize these bad boys real quick. Boom, perfection. They're all organized. I'm gonna start separating like my Marvel, DC, and indie books so I can show you guys like which Marvel books I picked up, indie, DC. Oh, regardless, on top of the stack, we got the brand new, debatably my most anticipated book of the week, but the brand new Miles Morales, #1, written by Brian Hill. Art is by, I don't know the first name, but Leon. And then we got these beautiful covers by Simone DeMio. I'm super, super excited about this. I just picked up the box, the graphic box with this cover on it. So now we got the freaking cover. Very excited to tap in. Definitely going to be reading that after I show the haul. And that's the only Marvel. Or wait, no, it's not. Hold on. I said I was going to separate everything and then I just literally did it wrong. I also got the Infernal Hulk issue #10. I'm very excited for this. I recently caught up on this series and it is fantastic. So excited to check in or tap into the 10th issue. Those are the only Marvel books I got for the day. Next up for DC, I got the second issue for Clayface Celebrity Dirt. Dan Mora A cover, absolutely beautiful. Very excited for that. I read the first issue recently, actually. I didn't read it when it first came out. I just got around to it like last week, and I really, really liked it. The art was awesome. I really enjoyed it, so I'm just very excited to tap into that next issue. Bleeding Hearts issue 7, one of my favorite ongoings, probably a top 3 ongoing for me. I truly, truly love this book, and I cannot wait to read the next issue. It's phenomenal. And this cover by Stepan Morian, come on now, absolute cinema. Next up, we got Supergirl issue 16. The Kingdom of Zod event kicks off. I'm not picking up Supergirl, but this issue is a part, and apparently it's kind of annoying because normally when DC or Marvel does events, they have like the main event series, and then they have a bunch of tie-ins that are going on and stuff. These aren't tie-ins, they're actual core issues. So I have to pick up Supergirl, even though I'm not picking up the run of Supergirl, if that made any sense whatsoever. But the Kingdom of Zod's event starts today. We got Supergirl issue 16 and Action Comics issue 1101. Pretty crazy, 1101. But yeah, this is kicking off the new Kingdom of Zod arc or event. It's going to be 4 connecting covers. The other 2 come out next week. Do these ones already connect? They do. Check it out. Nice. And Gia March A covers, you know what? I'm not mad at that at all, but I'm excited to check this out. Hopefully it's a good event. Next up for DC, I got Absolute Batman issue 23. I got the Juan Ferreira cover, of course. And then of course I got the A cover. I'm so freaking hyped for this. Obviously, we're getting Clayface, or I would assume, I don't know what else that would possibly be, but we're getting Clayface, and I couldn't be more excited. The last issue was insane, so I'm excited to tap into that. We got the Fury of Firestorm, issue #4. Issue #5. This has been fantastic. It's my favorite of the next level titles. It is next level. We got, that's it for Marvel, or that's it for DC. I can't even speak. Next up, we got indie, and then these are the gifts that I got, so I'll show those again. But for the indie books that came out today, I got Dork issue 7. Dork is phenomenal. I really, really enjoy it, so I'm excited to keep tapping into it. Rascal Randy issue 2, the Exquisite Corpses spinoff. First issue was awesome. Excited to tap into the second one. Second issue for Power Rangers Unlimited out of Boom Studios. Joey Esposito, Kenny Porter, I'm looking at the back here, Federico Sorresa. Might as well read them all. Raul Angulo, gosh, I can't pronounce names. And Ed Dukeshire. Let's go. But this is a new Power Rangers run that is pulling Rangers from like all teams of all time into one. It's awesome. So I just can't wait to see. Hopefully, I'm really fingers crossed, Dustin, the Yellow Ranger from Ninja Storm, pulls up. Come on now, that would be goated. I would be so psyched. I got the $1 Trillion Kid. A lot of issue 2s today. Issue 2, very excited to check this out. Issue 1 was awesome. And then I got the D-Dubs cover, of course, for Transformers, issue 35. D-Dubs cover of the day. But wait, there's more D-Dubs covers of the day because the homie hooked it up. Y'all saw, dude. We got the Mando cover for the D-Dubs Mando cover for Star Wars The Mandalorian issue 4. I want to say this is like season 2, but it doesn't say it on the cover, so I don't know. But we got the D-Dubs Mando cover. Let's freaking go. We got Flash issue 5, and I was informed that this is the Canadian price variant, so that's awesome. It says $1 instead of 75 cents. And then we got Flash issue 289, which I was also informed is George Perez's first DC work. That is freaking crack. So absolutely legendary. Shout out to homie for hooking it up with these. That was seriously so cool. Thank you so much. But now it is time to read Miles Morales #1. I'm freaking hyped because I wasn't reading the recent Miles Morales run by Cody Ziegler, and I heard really great things about it. I'll get around to it eventually in trades, but I haven't been reading any Miles. I'm missing Miles. So I'm excited to tap in. Let's freaking do this thing. And we're ready. Ready to tap into the new Miles Morales Spider-Man #1. Brian Hill, baby. Let's freaking go. This cover is so peak. Shout out Simone D'Amelio for real. All right, I'm incredibly excited. Tapping in 3, 2, 1. Ah! Nice. All right. Okay. That was pretty dang good. I really like that. That was a very, very solid number 1. So let's talk about it. Miles Morales, issue number 1, written by hold on, let's get the full creative team here. Let me get there actually because I didn't say I didn't know the name of the artist. We got Brian Hill writing, we got Nico Leon on art. There we go. Issue number 1, Miles Morales, Spider-Man. This was a really, really good start. For starters, to give it a ranking, I'll probably, honestly, it's like very, 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 I really, really liked that. I'm going 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. It wasn't perfect, but it definitely was an amazing first in like intro issue to the run. Also, I think it's really new reader friendly. If you don't know about Miles and you're trying to read Miles, or if you just like know of the character and you want to get into the comics, definitely check this out. They go over all his powers. They introduce like his side characters, kind of catch you up to date with some of the things he's been up to recently. So I really think it's a good jumping on point. And then aside from that, I just really like the dialogue, the character dynamics with him and his friends. The new character, a new love interest, it seems like, just got introduced. And then, to my knowledge, a new villain as well. I don't think I've ever seen this villain before. So I'm going to show their design because it's absolutely incredible. But don't, like, spoiler warning, as you have been warned, if you don't want to see interiors, do not look. But the interiors are also beautiful. But this design and his weapon is freaking incredible. Spoiler warning for interiors, here we go. But the new villain, look at this. Guys, that is freaking sick. The axe, that is so freaking sick. But yeah, great action, great dialogue. Really set the groundwork for what this run looks like it's going to be. I'm really excited about this new villain. They've got a lot of implications with Miles's dad, it seems like, and in the history of his father, something he did in the past. Kind of like created this villain, it seems like. We're going to learn more about it in the next issue, I hope. But yeah, that was a great start. I'm definitely very, very excited about a new Miles run. And to have a Miles run on my pull list. Let's freaking go. And honestly, it's just staring at me over here on top of my other stack. Normally, I only read one book in the New Comic Book Day vlogs. I got to read Absolute Batman. How could I not read Absolute Batman on the New Comic Book Day vlog? So, Miles Morales was goated. Time to tap into Absolute Batman issue 23. We're reading the Juan Ferreira variant. There's the A cover. Let's freaking tap in. This is about to be freaking peak. Let's do it. No way. Oh my God. Bruh. Dude, wow. Okay. Bruh. This is freaking nuts. Wow. Wow. Okay. That is crazy. Dude. That was... Bro, that was insane. Oh my gosh. Okay, Absolute Batman issue 23. Wow. Okay, let's talk about it. I don't know how I'm going to talk about this without spoiling. Okay, if you guys have read this issue, you already know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm not going to spoil what just happened. But oh my goodness. I'm going to grab the A cover for this too to talk about it. Oh my gosh. What just happened? Well, I know exactly what happened. Okay, let's just talk about it. 10 out of 10. 500 out of 10. Absolute Batman. Wow, Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta, man, they just continue to just level up with this series. I'm trying to think how I could even talk about this without spoiling anything. I guess for starters, it was absolutely insane. We have Bruce and his friends, so like Ozzy and Harvey, like Riddler, Penguin, Croc, all those guys, Two-Face, pull up on Bruce. They're finally like, yo, we're pulling up, and Bruce is just on demon time. Bruce is on pure demon time. Batman is playing no more games. And I don't even want to say who else pulls up because I just don't want to spoil anything. But that was balls to the wall right there. Yeah, we learn a little bit more about Bruce's backstory, and then we're introduced. Obviously, this isn't a spoiler. We're introduced to Clayface, obviously. And he was insane, dude. He was crazy. And they do something with Clayface. I don't even want to allude to what happens, but they do something with Clayface that I guess I kind of thought it could happen, but I didn't think they were going to do it this soon, and that was really, really well done. I really liked how they did that. Yeah, action was incredible. The design for Clayface was so cool. He's got like these hands coming out to try to grab you and everything. This was, yeah, what an incredible read. I can't, I don't know what to say without spoiling anything. But we get a lot more of the Robins like interacting with each other, and their dynamic is awesome. They're cracking jokes and everything. There's like rankings, public voting for who like the best Robin is and who the like Gotham's favorite is. And the rankings are honestly hilarious. I'm not even gonna spoil what the rankings are, but what an incredible issue. Honestly, one of the best issues of the series, in my opinion. I just can't believe how great this universe is as a whole, but then how just this book continues to be shocking. This issue is gonna raise this book up on my list for like current ongoings, and I still don't like it quite as much as Absolute Superman, because Absolute Superman has just been flawless for me. But like, wow, that's all I'm gonna say. Wow, 2 amazing reads. New Miles run off to an amazing start, but Absolute Batman, dude, what? Oh my gosh! If you guys have read this already, try not to spoil down below. But let me know your thoughts, because wow, that was freaking nuts. Oh my gosh. So with that being read, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today's New Comic Book Day vlog. It was a legendary New Comic Book Day. The reads were fantastic so far. We still got so many more. The vibes were fantastic. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. So per usual, thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys show me on the channel. I truly am so grateful for the community that we're building. I truly believe that it's the greatest community in all of comics and all of like content ever. We got the best community ever, and it's all thanks to you guys. So yeah, I'm out of here. Whatever day of the week you guys are watching this on, I hope it's the best day ever. Keep on being you, keep on chasing your dreams, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.